Alright everybody, welcome back to another video here in the world of Explorer. Today we're going to be playing a cool one. So this is a Omnath Locus of Creation deck, but it is focused on basically playing a billion ETB triggers, just get tons of stuff going on. It's using Risen Reefs, it's using Lotus Cobras, it's got Yorion as a companion. It's got all sorts of really strong stuff, especially with Ashaya, as you'll see. Sideboard, we've got some negates for the control decks, Shaper Sanctuary, for the for decks where we get our stuff targeted a bunch. Yasharn is really good against decks where they sacrifice creatures or pay life, mostly sack creatures. Scavenging Ooze against the graveyard decks. Primal Mites and Titanic Brawls against the creature decks that I would need. 2 natural ends for artifacts and enchantments, as well as 2 shifting Ceratops for the control matchups in the blue decks. This deck is a total blast to play. The matches I ended up playing with it are amazing, so I highly recommend you watch till the end. That first and that third match are just, they are something else. So, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in there, and let's continue to pioneer Explorer together. Alright, here we are with the Omnath deck. We're gonna keep this hand, just play a tapped Catcher to Triumph. Our opponent mulligan twice? Well, that's not very cool. Another mulligan? So they mulligan down to 4? What are they playing? Either they must... I am confused as to what's going on over there. But, no mercy, you know? Sometimes you just have to do the thing. Yeah, that's a sad one for them. They're playing Rakdos, actually. I stopped feeling bad immediately. That didn't take long. Let's just play... Leafkin Druid. And then, hopefully they don't kill it. Waste not. Alright, alright. Alright, let's just go Risen Reef. See what we get. Alright, Finale. Alright, let's play then a tapped Stomping Grounds, not a stopped Tamping Grounds. Enters tapped, that's fine. Here we could just go... Next turn, we can just go Cavalier, which seems pretty good. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. Pay 2 life, play a Cavalier. I know this Lotus Cobra could be on the battlefield right now, but... Okay, so they do have a way to kill that. They're making me discard, probably just to layer the Hydra. That way they get to gain some mana. That's probably not going to do anything here. Yup. And then we're going to try to put... Okay, so they did have... let's just put Risen Reef on top. Oh, wait. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's just going to get cavaliered away. So we'll just decline. It doesn't matter. Alright. Fabled Passage is not bad. Pass the turn now. We're going to keep Fabled Passage around. Go blank. Okay. They're kind of doing some stuff. I respect it, I respect it. Yeah, you get to make some zombies. I'm not too worried about that. I just don't want them to draw cards. So we have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana if we crack the passage. Yeah, let's just crack the passage. Get a red mana. No, get a blue. Pass this for X equals 4. And then search library. And we're gonna just get Omnath Locus of Creation. This lets us draw a card, which is nice. That's not as great. We're just gonna play this tapped. We would like them to not discard Jetmir's Garden, make us discard it, but if they do, it is what it is. Alright, that's pretty good. They're doing some stuff right now, that's for sure. Yeah, you can make a 1/1. I will not discard, that's for sure. Masked Vandal. Yeah, let's just do this then. Masked Vandal. We didn't get anything off that, which is fine. Put this into hand. And then I think we're just going to play... I think we're just going to hold Jetmir's Garden in hand. Yeah, I kind of just assumed that I had a creature in my graveyard by now. But that was obviously silly. But that's okay, we're still doing fine. Jesus Christ. You can gain some mana. I'd like to keep my Yorion if possible. What else do they have? They have one card left in hand. And they can make another 1/1, that's fine. Man. Yorion, we'll use Yorion. And probably just go sack here. Sack here. I guess this doesn't matter. We'll just do that. We'll not attack. And we get this backing and we get to draw a card. Another land. This is getting unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna take 2. We'll take another 2. Man, we definitely made up their Moldifor by just drawing actually nothing but lands for most of this game. Ha! Well, there we go again. Alright, let's just draw a card. They're gonna make some mana. There's not much that we can do to stop that, though. Tangled Florahedron. That doesn't do much. I'm gonna play this so I can gain some life, though. Play a Tangled Florahedron. And then I'm gonna kill... I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna kill this. It's like we kind of both Moldifor at this point. But that's alright. We're still doing okay. It's not over yet. We get to start killing their Obnixiluses. Nope, you can make me gain some, or make me take some damage. See, that's what we were looking for. Let's just start by killing Yorion, or Obnixilus with Yorion. There we go. And then I'm gonna storm the festival and get a Shaya and probably another Omnath just to draw a card. I will keep this Omnath. Do all of this, gain tons of mana. Probably just go ahead and flashback a Storm the Festival now. Ugh, what? What is this? All lands? That's not cool. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just... That's just silly. Alright, end the turn. Now we're gonna just start getting in there. We don't want our Omnath to die yet, so we don't want to attack it into their spooky stuff. Yeah, you can rankle here. You're gonna make me discard a card, you're gonna get a land out of me, but that means you discard whatever you've got. Question is, do you make me sack a creature? Probably not. Hopefully they let me draw. That'd be nice. And obviously... Oh, wow, okay. So keep in mind, you do it in the order that it says on the card. See, that's... How did they let me draw a card? That's just so bad for them. I think I'm just gonna discard a sack a Masked Vandal. And then you get to kill the Tangled Florahedron. Oh, I guess that means I should have sacked the Tangled Florahedron. See, this is why we do this, guys. We're learning together. That's... Misplays are a part of Magic. It's something that I highly recommend you don't be too afraid of. It's just something you want to make sure you learn from. We're definitely going to do Elemental. It's going to be a land on top. Yeah. Of course. Here, we're just going to go... like this. Get in there for a bunch. Make them a little bit afraid. Yep. And then the question is, what do we do right now? Take one. The question is, do we... No, I don't want to let them make a creature, so I'm just going to play this, pass the turn. Yeah, we lose that trigger, but that's fine. So let's see what they've got going on. I know Rankle's going to get in there. Hopefully they do another draw card. But we shall see. Discard a card. Why are they choosing discard a card? That doesn't do anything for them, though. Sack a Florahedron. Okay. Target creature gets where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. They have 7 cards in the bin. That makes a little bit sense why they would want to discard a card, but all they do is kill Yorion. And that's, like, fine enough. Because I'm just gonna send... What's the +1 here? Each opponent discard a card or lose 3 life. Yeah, you can make me discard a Secluded Courtyard. Get a bunch of mana. Wow, that was a grind. That should not have been nearly as much of a grind for them mulling to 4. But, jeez, oh Pete's. Alright, let's bring in a Shaper's Sanctuary. Let's bring in 2 negates. Let's bring in 2 natural ends. And then let's just put in, let's take out Healer of the Glades. Take out Titanic Brawl. And probably just 1 Tangled Florahedron is my guess. Yeah, I like this. Alright, game 2. What do we think about this hand? On the draw, I think we'll keep it. See what they're up to. I'm curious if they're going to have, like, a Thoughtseize here. Okay, so what do they take, though? Like, if they take Gilded Goose, I'm just going to play a Jetmir's Garden. If they take Finale, that's fine. They probably should take Finale. Yep. Here, I'm just going to play... The only way I can play this on turn 1 is if I'm playing or I could play the Forest, actually. But then I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Pass the turn. And then here I'm just gonna go Unclaimed Territory into... Yep, that's pretty good. Oh, lands. Come on. I cannot keep drawing lands. Play a Tangled Florahedron and pass. Right now my hand is all lands. We really, really can't keep drawing lands now. Alright, what are they up to right here? If they're just going to play, like, Waste Not, they're going to gain a ton of mana, which might be not bad for them. Alright, that's fine. We're just going to go Unclaimed Territory. Swing for 1, I think. And then just be ready on their end step to cycle a Jetmir's Garden. We want to do it on end step because that's when they're going to be somewhat unlikely to... Okay. In that case... 1, 2, 3, 4... If we discard the Fabled Passage and... So we're probably going to discard 2 lands here. I do not want them to draw a card. It's just depending on what lands. Probably these 2. Go Blanks are a pretty good card, I would say. They get to add 4 mana to their mana pool, which is kind of gross. Yeah, that's gross. Probably just Fabled Passage. Because I would like to be able to Finale for a 3-drop. Please don't have something else to do. Oh my god. That could not have gone more perfect for them. Do you guys see this? That's gross. Oh my god. Their hand, that was pretty gross. Let's just make a food token. Go to our turn. That doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna Glasspool Mimic anything, so I'm just gonna put this into my hand and probably just pass the turn. That way I have something to discard to Liliana. Wow, that hand was insane. Okay, they get to take our Glasspool Mimic, then they get to discard Yorion. Wow. Alright. Alright. Sometimes you just have it all. Alright, let's go to game number 3. I like our setup, so we're just gonna keep that. Now I'm mad. Now I'm a little mad. You don't get to just do that over and over again and be allowed to do that. So now I'm sitting forward, as I say to my friends when we're playing video games. Let's show these guys what's up. You take that many cards out of my hand, you make me not be able to play the game, you're dead. Let's just play a Fabled Passage and pass. We're gonna get a forest here. That's fine. Get forest. Thin our deck out of some lands. Okay. Ooh, Lotus Cobra. That was pretty good. We'll play that. Hopefully it survives. Hopefully they just go like Waste Not here, actually. Okay. So here I'm just gonna play a tapped Ketria Triome, make blue mana, and play a Risen Reef. The reason I conceded that game, there was a small chance we could have won in the very, very long term, but you know what? I'm mad. They're messing with me too much. They're doing things that aren't cool, so I'm gonna make them pay for it. I'm gonna make it their problem now. Take 2. That's fine. That's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. You little discardy nerd. You little discard nerd. So here we just go Fabled Passage. Make... Probably make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna go like this, sack this to get blue mana, make another green mana, and I'm just gonna play Storm the Festival because this creates a large amount of card advantage, and now we're just gonna destroy them. This is what you get. Let this be known. If you're gonna make me discard my entire hand, I'm coming for you. If you're not gonna let me play the game, that's when I come for you. You let me play the game, we're gonna be friends, even if you beat me. But this is the kind of stuff you get up to, you're gonna see what happens. I think I'm just gonna block here. Yeah, get out of here, nerd. You think I wanna let you do your stupid stuff? Not a shot. So we can go... Let's just start with 1, 2... Or we could go here. So if we go here... No, let's just go Ashaya. Put a land out. Enters tapped. Make... white mana. Make... blue mana. Play a Secluded Courtyard. Make red mana. Tap this for some green mana. Play Omnath. Put that into hand. Perfect. Draw that. Let's just make some mana. And... we can play... We want to play Yarrok here. Probably just play Yarrok. Because that triggers Omnath. All the way. Take action. Enters tapped. This is justice. This is justice. Let it be known that I, Blake MTG, am creating justice for all of us nerds. Green, green, red, blue, doesn't matter. Play a Storm the Festival. Get out Locus of the Roil. Get out Glasspool Mimic. Locus of the Roil, or Glasspool Mimic will copy a Risen Reef. Do all these things. Ha 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 ha! We're gonna make our... Let's just make our Locus of Creation nice and big. Let's make our Locus of Creation nice and big. Let's just make this Risen Reef big, this Risen Reef big, this Leaf... Oh. This guy big. This one big. Put a ton more triggers onto the stack. Put that into hand. Do this, do that. Do that. There we go. Put that on the battlefield tapped. Naming Elemental. This is going to make a ton of mana. Do this. Do that. See, this is what we're trying to do now. Here we'll make some mana. We'll make some mana. We'll make some... Ugh. The problem is there at some point we have to just kill them. But... I mean, hey, if they're going to just let us do our thing, we're going to do our thing. Okay, make some mana, make some mana. Perfect. What are we... We're looking for... We're gonna decline on this one. Do all that. Make some mana. Make some mana. Mana. Do this. Here, we're gonna try to kill him in one turn. That's the plan here. And it's doable, alright. Oh, did I accidentally kill a Risen Reef? Is that what I targeted? Whoops. Take an action. Play an Elemental. Target an Elemental you control. Do this. There's the Locus of the Roil. Go like that. Make... green mana, make blue mana. Yup, this all happens. We're gonna kill him in one turn. Because we're gonna make green mana, gonna make blue mana. That's fine. We have to be careful not to mill ourselves out, keep in mind. Make green mana. Just make one more red mana. And then we're just gonna play just a couple cheap of these. Hello. One. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. 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 Do that. Do this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't know if we can kill him this in one turn without actually losing the game. Right? Because we're just gonna go like this. We'll choose this one to keep. What? I'm confused. Whenever... Okay, do this. Do that. Do that. Target here. There we go. Target their face. There we go. There we go. Now they're dead. So we're just gonna go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. Whew, that was a lot of work, but we got there. Alright, here we are with the Omnath deck. We can't keep this hand. It's got 5 lands. It's a little too slow. Yeah, this will be fine. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna put back probably just Branchloft Pathway. So we're gonna open up with a Ketria Triome. And then next turn, we're probably just going to play a tapped Shockland and play a Healer of the Glade. Okay, I like our hand against red decks, actually. So we're going to just play this tapped and play a Healer of the Glade. Next turn, we're going to go for, like, a Risen Reef, most likely. See how that goes. I'm curious. I think this is just going to be straight up mono red. Yep, that's what it's looking like here. We probably won't immediately chump block. Oh, they might be short on lands? Okay, well that's pretty good for us. So here we're going to pay 2 life. We're going to play a Risen Reef. And hopefully we hit a land off this. Oh, that's perfect. So we're going to choose Elemental, of course. This is really good start. We're going to hold off on attacking with Healer of the Glade for now. And then this turn we actually just get to drop Omnath and gain 4 life. And that's going to be... Gaining 4 life is actually quite a bit. As long as we draw... Well... Even if we don't draw land, okay, that's fine. Here, I think I'm just going to hold off again. And then I'm going to play Omnath. And I might actually just straight up play Tangled Florahedron on the land side. Oh, that was a great draw, actually. I sometimes get the 2 Omnaths confused. So, that's alright. We're going to draw a card. And here... I actually think I'm going to play the Unclaimed Territory. Let me think. No, let's just play the Tangled Florahedron. Yeah, I think that's going to be better, because this can come into play untapped next turn. Let's just pass the turn. We're at 20 still, so that feels pretty good. And we have a big 4/4 blocker. Though, if they just attack, there's a chance we're... Actually, we're almost likely to not block Omnath. With Omnath, just because we don't want them to be able to, like... burn spell it and then kill it with another, like, be able to kill it with a single burn spell. We'd rather them have to spend 2 of their spells to do that. So that's definitely how we're going to play this turn. Here, we're hoping that they just tap out. Okay. Alright, let's just go Ashaya. Yeah, I think we're going to just go Ashaya. Yeah, this is where things start to get a little nutty, I think. So we're going to play Ashaya. Hopefully they can't kill Omnath in response. So we're going to gain 4 life. We're going to play an Unclaimed Territory, naming Elemental. That's going to gain us a whole bunch of mana. And then, do we want to just... No, it would be a little bit greedy. I think we're just going to play Omnath, Locus of the Roil. And kill their... Yeah, they've had enough on that one. We were just going to start popping off, and they were just way too far behind. For our sideboard, I think we want to put in a Titanic Brawl, a couple Primal Mights, and I think that's it. I don't think we want Well, we might actually want some Scavenging Oozes. I think that'll be good. Let's take out Masked Vandal. That's not going to do anything here. I think we take out 1 Tangled Florahedron, and probably a Glasspool Mimic, a Realm Walker, and, maybe we just stick with 1 Titanic Brawl. Just go nice and high on our better removal spell like Primal Might. Yeah, I like this. Let's go ahead and ship it. Alright, here we are in game number 2. This is an interesting hand. I think I'm going to play... We're going to see what we draw. I'm going to keep it, and I think I might try to play Gilded Goose here on turn 1. Ooh. Does that change things? So, if we go Gilded Goose, we have to pay 2 life. I think that's fine, though. Because then if we draw... Yeah, this is going to be good. If they don't kill our Gilded Goose, we're actually going to be able to play both Lotus Scrubber and Leafkin Druid. And that'll be a nice boost of mana. So hopefully they don't have a way to kill our Gilded Goose, though I'd be pretty surprised if they didn't. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with them getting a Play With Fire out and using up a trigger on the Soulscar Mage, though. So it's not too bad. Here, I'm just going to play a Fabled Passage and another Goose. Pass the turn. And we'll just grab... No, we technically... No, we'll just grab now. Let's just get a... Probably just a red land. Ooh, yeah, I think we're going to grab red. Pass the turn. And if they give us an option to block the... Or to... No, I think we're going to take it here. See what they do. Them not casting a burn spell of any kind is very interesting with the Soulscar Mage. Thermo Alchemist? That was not what I was expecting them to play. That's an interesting one for sure. So let's just go... Yeah, let's go Lotus Cobra. Then play a Fabled Passage. Make a green mana. Sack of treasure, or sack of food token for, it doesn't really matter. Go like this. Play another Lotus Cobra. Then we get to sack Fabled Passage, getting a white mana, I think. Yeah, I think white's gonna be good here. And then I get to make green and play a Leafkin Druid. So now we've gotten nice and ramped. Hopefully we can draw land next turn. Because then we get to play, even if we don't, as long as they leave our creatures up, we still get to play Storm of the Festival, but we'll have to see what they do. Alright, I'm totally fine with them doing that. The question is... Okay, so if they're just attacking with Soulscar Mage, that makes me pretty sure... Okay, that works out great. Another Soulscar Mage is fine. Cool. Locus of the Roil, eh? I think we still just want to play Storm the Festival, actually. I think we're just... That gives us the most bang for our buck. So let's do that. And then see what we see. Even if we just get 2 lands, that's fine. Okay, this is about to get pretty gross. Hopefully we hit at least a land or 2 off of this. Cool, Finale's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna definitely put that on the battlefield. And make green, blue. And now we just want to hit 1 more land off of these. 1 land. Come on. Dang, no land? Okay. That's fine, though. Now we're actually going to likely chump with Lotus Cobras if we need to. Maybe that play was a little bit greedier than it needed to be. I'm not 100% sure. Viashino Pyromancer gets us down to 6. So we're not dead. If we can survive this turn, hopefully this isn't a burn spell that they have. So if we block like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we want to block like this and like this. And take 1, 2, 3 at most. Unless they have a burn spell, but then we go to 1. Yeah, I think these are good blocks. So we're going to go like that. Hopefully they don't have a burn spell in because Thermo Alchemist would kill us if they had a burn spell. But I don't think, based on their attacks, it didn't seem super likely. Yeah, perfect. Soulscar Mage is good. Alright, so now... This is kind of tough, actually. We're in a bit of a weird spot. I think I'm going to just play an Omnath. And we still just want to be hitting some lands off these. At least 1 land. If we could hit 2 lands off the Risen Reefs, that's ideal. But even just 1 is going to be fine. Oh, they gave up? That game was not over. Alright, well, we'll see you for the next one. Alright, here we are with Omnath ETB triggers deck. I think this hand's a little too slow on the draw. Especially because we don't know what we're playing against. Yeah, this hand is a million times better. So we're just going to put Omnath on the bottom. And pass the turn? Yeah, I think that's better than putting something else on the bottom. It's kind of tough, but I think this is going to be for the best in the long run. So we're just going to go probably Secluded Courtyard, Healer of the Glade. We wouldn't mind facing like some sort of Rakdos aggro deck, something where this Healer of the Glade's going to be good. I just worry that if we put it on the bottom and they're playing some sort of a really aggressive deck, that it just really just puts us in a terrible spot. See, this is where I'm pretty glad that we kept what we kept. So let's just go Healer of the Glade. We have to make sure to play Bark Channel next turn because Lotus Cobra is not an elemental, so we need to be able to do that to continue to play the game. Alright, that was pretty good. We're gonna take 2. Certainly not gonna block right now. So then let's just play, and what's nice about this deck is they're pretty aggressive, but they don't actually have tons of removal, which is kind of where we want to be. They're tanking, I guess, on their second main phase. I don't think they're going to do anything. On our turn, we're just going to go Bark Channel with Lotus Cobra. Alright, cool. So let's just do that then. And pass the turn. And then I would love to be able to play this Risen Reef next turn. Let's see what they end up doing. Lotus Cobra is not actually going to give us much ramp right away. Unless we draw Tapland. A Tapland would actually be a decent draw here. Yep, you can play an Allenbach Escort if you'd like. Thalia, that actually doesn't hurt us hardly at all. I think we're just gonna take the damage here. Because we can jump the Thalia's Lieutenant later when it's got more counters. Cavalier Thorns, so... let's just go Secluded Courtyard, naming Elemental. And I guess we can just add a green mana, not that it particularly matters. And I do want to play a Risen Reef. Just get this going. The longer that we have a Risen Reef on the battlefield, the much better it ends up being for us. Gilded Goose. Oh. We kinda got... that's too bad. The auto tapper, I didn't think about... I thought it was more likely to get a Healer of the Glade, but I realized I should have just kept Bark Channel. But that's okay. It's something you have to keep in mind. Yep, Augur of Autumn's pretty good. Here I'm just going to chump the Thalia's Lieutenant. Just to save my life total a little bit. We're going to take 4 down to 12. But then we get to... oh, we really want to draw land there. Alright, so how are we getting out of this? So we probably just have to play Realm Walker. Yeah, not drawing a land there was pretty horrendous for us. So let's just play Realm Walker, name Elemental. Let's see what we get. Breeding Pool's good, but I don't know if it's going to be quite enough. It'll enter tapped. And then we can add a green mana, but it's going to go to waste. Oh no, we can play the Gilded Goose, yeah. I like how I made a plan, the plan happened, and then I forgot that I made a plan. That's when you know I'm a god gamer. From here, though, we're actually now in a decent spot. Because we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 mana next turn. Alright, so now we just really need to survive here. So no attacks. They've got 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage coming at us right now. Potentially higher. But we're not out of it. Interesting, they're just trying to make their Thalia's Lieutenant lethal now. That's not a big deal, actually. I think we just want to go... ooh. That's pretty good. That's a lot, so that's 10. So if we just block here... we'll take 3, 5, 8... 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go to 1. And then we have basically 1 turn to get out of this. So if we go Ashaya, we make a mana. And then we go... so we'll make a mana. 1, 2... 3. Play a Leafkin Druid, make another mana. Nope, so we have to play Cavalier here. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. No. Realistically, the only way we're winning this is by getting extremely lucky. So I think we just have to go for the higher upside, luckier play. Because if we hit a land off this, we might be able to get some stuff done here. But Cavalier just doesn't quite get us there. Land, come on. Oh, that's not a land and really bad. So let's just add green. And then play a Lotus Cobra. 1, 2. Make 2 green mana. Play a Leafkin Druid. Now, if we can hit a land here, what does that do for us? I don't think enough. Take action, name elemental. Because this makes green, green, green. No, yeah, this does actually work. Because then we can go tap this, play Cavalier now. Hopefully this can be enough. This has potential to be enough, so we want this to be a land. Okay, let's name elemental. Make black mana. Make blue mana. Get unclaimed territory. Name elemental. Make green mana. Make white mana. Make red mana. Make more green mana. Play a Yarrok. Alright, we're spinning our wheels a little bit, but we're kind of doing something. Risen Reef. Let's see what that hits. We're getting all sorts of triggers now. Titanic Brawl. That's actually potentially a good one. We want to hit a land here. No land, so let's just go green, or blue, green, green. Let's just... Oh, they had enough. Oh, what? That was so sick. I can't believe we actually came back there. That was awesome. That's why you sometimes have to make the crazy plays, guys. Sometimes you have to go for the aggressive plays and just hope that they work out. That's the difference between players who, you know, do really well and players who actually get some games that you would never expect to win. Oh, that feels so good to do. Let's see what else we got going on here. What do we want to get rid of? We brought in Titanic Brawl and 2 Primal Mites as some removal. I like Gilded Goose. I think we have to drop... Man, I'm still just riding that last game. That felt awesome. Let's just drop 1 Finale. I think that might be just a little slow. No, let's just drop a Tangled Florahedron. We've got lots of mana dorks, and that's kind of the worst one of them. Alright, here we are in game number 2. This hand's unkeepable. This hand is terrible. But I don't think I can go to 5. So let's just put this on the bottom. We can still do some stuff. Yeah, Ballenbach Escort, we've seen that before. That's actually not a terrible draw. Because we're just going to play a Healer of the Glade and hopefully use it to remove some stuff. Luminarch Aspirant. Or as my buddy would say, Aspirate. Put it on something other than Luminarch. Damn, okay. That was smart of them. It was not... That's an interesting play. I'm surprised that that's the play they made, but... Let's just get a green mana. And then we're gonna play Healer of the Glade now. And hopefully we just draw... Okay, that was good. So we're gonna go Healer of the Glade. And then Lair of the Hydra. I don't think I want to play anything else here. So let's just pass the turn. Hopefully they don't do anything too scary now. Catilda. What does this one do? Oh, it makes their creatures into mana dorks? Oh my god. That's just disgusting. Don't put it on Luminarch. Okay. So I'm super dead then? Because we can go Lotus Cobra. And then go Fabled Passage, make a green mana, sack Fabled Passage. Yeah, this one's over. We can't really come back now. We can, like, kill the Luminarch Aspirant, lose our Lotus Cobra in the process, and then just die. Okay, so we need to make sure that we keep really fast hands, because that was disgusting. I think we don't need to change anything, though, so let's just go ahead and ship it. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. It's a little slow, but it's not so slow that we can't win here. We're gonna go Forest Pass. And then if we go... Let me think here. If we go Mountain... Lotus Cobra? Yeah, let's just go Mountain Lotus Cobra, because then next turn, if they, unless they kill the Lotus Cobra, which with their deck they're not likely to, we can just play an Omnath. And I think that's going to be really good for us. Because that's just going to start our combo. Yep, you can Catilda if you'd like. Dauntless Bodyguard is good, but it's not too good. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Or we could just go... Ooh, that might actually be a little bit better. So let's just pay 2 life for the Lotus Cobra, or for Lotus, play Lotus Cobra, play this tapped, and then go just make 2 green mana and play a Leafkin Druid. And then as long as we don't just like completely whiff over our draw step and or the draw step with Omnath, that's when stuff gets to start being kind of nutty. Because we could go... We are going to have to play Fabled Passage no matter what, but that's okay. Brutal Cathar. They take a Lotus Cobra, I'm assuming. That's not quite good enough yet. Thalia's Lieutenant's pretty grody, but we're not under much pressure this turn. So here, if we go Lotus Cobra and play that, we can make red, green, white, that. I think that's our best bet. So let's just play the Cobra. And then we don't gain the life, but we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm gonna get slightly greedy because I think that's realistically the way we win. Play a forest. Make a blue mana and a white mana. Play an Omnath. And if Omnath survives, that's when we have a shot to win here. Ooh, actually... Let's do this. Go 1, 2... Pay X equals 1. Kill the Brutal Cathar. They will sack their Dauntless Bodyguard, and that's fine. Ooh, they're gonna let me get... Okay, I'll take that. No attacks here. Alright, so they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage right now. Them drawing there's good. We do not want them to drop a Thalia's Lieutenant. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But they can't really attack that well. Ooh, that was a great, great draw. This deck is so sick, so check it. So we're going to play a Fabled Passage. Do all of these things. Here we're going to make tons of mana. We're going to make a green. We're going to make a black. We're going to make another green. And then I think we're going to crack the Fabled Passage. And what we really want to do is just hit something on the Cavalier. We'd love to get a Storm the Festival. That's our best hit by far. So let's add another green, and we'll just add a blue, probably just another green, actually. And then go ahead and play Cavalier. And no matter what, even if we whiff on Cavalier a little bit, we still get to... Okay, so we didn't get what we wanted, but that's okay. We're going to have this enter tapped. We're going to deal 4 damage to them at least. Get in there for some pokes. And then we can just make some mana, make a white mana, make a blue mana. Put this into our hand. Play it. And then we're just going to bounce Omnath and Cavalier. And then no attacks. Go to the end of turn. We're going to get to draw a card off Omnath. We're going to get to activate the Cavalier. We need some sort of way to get some advantage. So hopefully either Omnath draws us something good, or like I said with the Cavalier, we can put a Storm the Festival into the bin. No Storm the Festivals. That's fine, though. Alright, draw me something good. Doesn't matter what we do with this. Ooh, not quite. Okay. But we're still holding on. We still have a very strong board. Say we have a couple big chunky blockers. So it's going to be hard for them to get through now. And we can start slowly killing them up in the air. We still don't want to see a Thalia's Lieutenant. That's still the thing we are least interested in finding. Another land, eh? That's too bad. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just going to attack for 4 up in the air. I don't think I want to play a land. All it does is gain us 4 life. No, I think I'm going to play a land, actually. We're just going to play this on the white side. I'd like some life, just because if they play a Thalia's Lieutenant and they, like, try to alpha us, we're out of reach for them to kill us. And we're going to likely always have a land in hand to trigger Omnath once we draw something that's not a land. But this is looking pretty good. This was quite the... Yeah, you can play that if you'd like. Oh, it does make your Thalia a little bit bigger. Your Thalia's Lieutenant. Risen Reef. That's what kind of we were looking for. As long as we hit not a land. Which we could always hit, and that's fine. Not a land. Draw something decent, please. Ooh, hoo, hoo-wee. That'll do it. Let's play an Omnath. And that's going to be game. They're going to concede here, most likely. Like, they can't win now. Kill their Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, I guess I could have just actually hit him in the face for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's hilarious. I still think this is the safer play, but okay. This game is super done. Because we're going to play Realm Walker, name Elemental. Oh, yeah. Secluded Courtyard, we're going to put on the battlefield. Ah, yes! Justice! Let's make our Omnath bigger. This gets to gain 4 life. Put this into hand. Okay, make some mana. Red. Blue. And then play an unclaimed territory. Name Elemental. This is going to do all sorts of fancy stuff. We're going to go like that. And let's see what else we can maybe hit. Oh, another land. Jeez, oh, Pete's. What's going on? Alright, we're going to play another Omnath. This one we will smack him in the face with. And that'll be pretty much good. That'll pretty much do it, because Risen Reef's going to take this land off. And then we're gonna just bonk them for what? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Make him go to 5. Oh yeah, they're tanking. Or maybe they're just gonna run me out of time or something, but I don't care anymore. After that sick win on game 1, this game where we started out getting real scared, but then just came back, this is truly what this deck is trying to do. So I hope you guys got a good idea of what we're trying to get done here. I still just, oh, this is justice. Playing against some aggressive deck, trying to kill us quickly, while we're trying to do something cool. They're gonna make us run out of time, which makes us even further. Keep this in mind, everybody. If your opponent starts roping you when you beat them, that makes you not only having won the game, but you're just a superior human. You're not roping your opponent when you're doing this. They're roping you. Hopefully they know that you're the superior person because they're just roping because they're salty. Ah, this is justice on all accounts, and I hope everyone knows that. Alright, so they're about to use up their last time. We're just gonna keep this one. Bonk them for 1 billion. Put this on the battlefield. Enter tapped. Let's just give... Sure. Give Cavalier a counter. This is gonna hit him. This we're gonna make some mana with. Omnath's gonna hit him. And Yorion's gonna bring it home. Justice. Alright, what did we think about this deck? First off, as you can tell, totally sick. This deck is awesome. It can come back from board states you never thought were possible to come back by just wheeling itself, you know, just spinning the wheels with Lotus Cobras, making tons of mana, doing all sorts of stuff, especially once a Yarrok is out. This deck is an absolute blast to play. Highly recommend you give it a try. For the sideboard, I actually think 1 or 2 more Shaper Sanctuary should come in. There was just so many cards that were targeting our creatures, and being able to draw cards when they do that is really nice. Decentivizing the black and the red decks from killing our creatures, especially our early mana creatures, is huge. Other than to put those in, I'd probably take out a Titanic Brawl and maybe a Primal Might, but that would probably be what I would make the changes to be. Overall, as you can tell, this deck is an absolute blast. Highly recommend you play it, and thanks so much. We'll see you in the next one, and we'll continue to Pioneer Explore together.